Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Where it is high school volleyball tonight on Lake Country KQ92, online at KQ92.com and at yourliveevent.com. And from the attire of the crowd this evening, it is indeed Breast Cancer Awareness Night here at Warroad High School. It's the Dig Pink match at Warroad High School. So everybody clad in pink, including the cheer section and the pep band that's off to our right. And the folks on both sides and the folks that made their way from the Badger Greenbush-Middle River area to take in tonight's match. Again, they are the opponent tonight for the Warriors. They take on the Badger Greenbush-Middle River Gators. Warriors coming in, Gators rather, coming in at 12-9, and they are coming off a loss to Kitson County Central. Warroad is 5-19 the season. And the Warriors, they were coming off a win in their last game of the ESCO tournaments this past weekend, where they defeated Fond du Lac Ojibwe. They lost their first three matches. They went 1-3 on the weekend as far as that goes. Again, the Warriors coming up 5-19. And for both teams, this is kind of it. They play each other tonight. After tonight, the Gators, they will take part in the Frostbite tournament in Grigla this weekend. Then they'll take on the Rosa Rams on Monday. The Warriors, pretty much the same. They've got the Gators tonight. Then on Monday next week, they travel down to Bagley and take on the Bagley Flyers. And then they'll wrap up their regular season on the 14th, the day before the last day of school next week. On Tuesday, October the 14th, they'll play host to the Thief River Falls Prowlers, and then it's playoffs from there. As we continue here on the pregame show, it's Warroad and PGMR Volleyball on Lake Country KQ92, online at KQ92.com and at yourliveevent.com. Back after this.
A few isolated showers and thunder showers possible tonight with a low temperature of 42, +6 Celsius. Sunny Friday, high of 58 degrees, 14 Celsius. Saturday, sunny and warmer with a high of 65, 18 Celsius. Sunday, rain likely with a high of 61 degrees, 16 Celsius. I'm meteorologist Ray Miller on Lake Country KQ92. Right now, it's 61.
This season, local athletics are powered by Local Pride, brought to you by Zech Wilson Wilmer and Strand Accounting Service. Whether it's tax time, business planning, or personal finances, the team at Zech Wilson Wilmer and Strand are here to help you stay on track all year long. Proudly supporting local athletics throughout the community, because strong numbers build strong teams. Call today or visit one of their locations in Roseau, Warroad, or Badette. Zech Wilson Wilmer and Strand, your hometown accounting champions.
Looking for a rewarding career that makes a real impact? Warroad Public Schools is hiring. Open positions include work experience coordinator, impact reading tutors, paraprofessionals, girls junior high basketball coach, and knowledge bowl coach. Be a part of a team that values students, community, and growth, and help shape the future of the Warriors. For more information and to apply, visit the school district office or go online to warroadschools.org/jobs. Warroad Public Schools, home of the Warriors.
Save on steel chainsaws all this month at the Marvin Home Center, Highway 11 in Warroad. Buy the steel MSA 70 CB battery-powered chainsaw kit and get one additional AK-30 battery free. That's a savings of $171.99. Save 50% on the steel MS 18-inch gas chainsaw and save money on the steel BR800X gas backpack blower. Check out these and other specials throughout the month of October at the Marvin Home Center on Highway 11 in Warroad.
At Warroad Threads, they focus on fully custom apparel design and decoration for individuals, groups, teams, and businesses. The staff at Warroad Threads shares their creative talents to help customers bring their decoration ideas to life and the production capacity to handle any size order. Customers will appreciate the good service and ability to make the design and ordering process efficient and simple. Learn more, see more at warroadthreads.com.
This is Allison with the Money Farm, and we know markets are noisy, harvest is approaching, and tough decisions are ahead.
That's where we come in. This is Sam, and at the Money Farm, we're here to help you cut through the noise with clear, simple strategies. No fluff, no hype.
We're not chasing headlines, we're building strategies that work.
Behind on sales, uncertain about what's next? Let's fix it.
Visit themoneyfarm.com or give us a call at 701 347 5985 and finish harvest with confidence.
All right, welcome back to Warroad High School as we continue here to get you ready for Warroad and Badger Greenbush-Middle River in high school volleyball. Now, the earlier matches, as we take a quick check of the Security State Bank scoreboard here on the pregame earlier matches this evening, Warroad won the C team match 2-0, and then won in a very thrilling back and forth junior varsity match. Warriors lost the first set and then came back and won a back and forth 25-22, I believe, was the final score in that second set, and then won the third set, the race to 15. I think it was 15-8, so the Warriors won the junior varsity 2-1. So the Warriors win in the C team. Well, they win in the junior varsity. And again, the players getting geared up for varsity action. Here's this a Dig Pink match for Warroad. As a matter of fact, we've been at Dig Pink matches all week. We were at the Dig Pink match on Monday when the Gators took on Kitson County Centrals. That was the Gators Dig Pink match. Here tonight for Warroad's Dig Pink match. And Lake of the Woods is got their Dig Pink match tonight. They're playing host to the Rosa Rams tonight. As a matter of fact, you can listen to that match over on our sister station, 1410 AM KRWB. So we've been at just about, I want to say, all of the breast cancer awareness matches here across the area. And we've got high school volleyball yet. We're going to take a quick 1-minute timeout, and we'll be back with more from Warroad High School. You're listening to High School Volleyball on KQ92 and online at KQ92.com, and you're watching at yourliveevent.com.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
Fall is here, and that means harvest will ramp up quickly. How did your planter do this spring? Did you have the correct down pressure? Was your singulation spot on? Did you need row cleaners or a better closing system? This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, and we are here to help. Discounts, 0% financing, and $50 per row rebates on most all systems will give you the tools to improve your planter pass. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Have a safe and profitable harvest.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Yeah, welcome back as the teams continue to warm up here for tonight's match. Again, Warroad and Badger Greenbush-Middle River and high school volleyball. Again, this coming up at the tail end of the final full week here as next week is going to be, of course, MEA week, so the kids will be in school Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Take a look at a rundown at the schedule of events that we have coming up on KQ92 and the Northern Star, and also your live events. course, tonight it's high school volleyball here at Warroad. Warroad taking on Badger Greenbush-Middle River. Tomorrow, it'll be high school football, where the Warroad Warriors travel down to Pelican Rapids, taking on the Pelican Rapids Vikings. And the Warriors looking to secure a home playoff game for the upcoming section playoffs. Right now, looking in good shape as far as that goes right now. And they hold tiebreakers over teams that are below them in the standings. And a win over Pelican Rapids would almost assure the Warriors a home playoff game coming up in the section playoffs. The Warriors taking on Pelican Rapids tomorrow, 6 o'clock start time, 5:45 pregame. Then coming up on Monday, or coming up Saturday, I should say, is going to be our first Minnesota Wild broadcast of the season over on the Northern Star, 1410 KRWB. As the Wild have their home opener as they play the Columbus Blue Jackets. That's going to be a 7 o'clock game time, 6:45 pregame from Grand Casino Arena. Then on Monday, more high school volleyball, and it'll be on the Northern Star. And it'll be the Rosa Rams and the Badger Greenbush-Middle River Gators. Then Tuesday, October the 14th, or Monday will be, it'll be Lake of the Woods and Kitson County Central. Let's get the schedule straight. And we're also going to have Rosa and Badger Greenbush-Middle River in high school volleyball. And Warroad and Thief River Falls will have that coming up on the 14th as well, right here from Warroad High School. That'll be the Warriors' final regular season match before they head into the section playoffs. Again, the earlier matches that were both were won by Warroad. 2 sets to none in the C team, 2 sets to 1 in the junior varsity, and they are going to take on the Gators here tonight. Now, earlier this season, Warriors traveled over to Greenbush, and BGMR won that in 3 sets, and that was 3 sets to none. A win by BGMR early on in the regular season. And the Warriors started to play a little bit better volleyball and playing some tougher competition in tournament play as they've been an ESCO. They were over in Walker, Hackensack, Akeley. They participated in the Crookston tournament this weekend. They had a nice weekend in Crookston as far as that goes. And again, the Gators with one more tournament left. They'll have a tournament this weekend as they'll travel to Grigla, and they will play in the Frostbite tournament. We're going to take another break. We're going to be back. Starting lineups on the way next to KQ92, KQ92.com, and yourliveevent.com.
No matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Yeah, welcome back to Warroad as we get into starting lineups. We're going to get into starting lineups here for both teams right now. The non-starters being announced for the Badger Greenbush-Middle River Gators. And we will get the starting lineups coming up here momentarily. As the Gators starters, Sarah Wimpheimer, Kylie Jo Snare starting as well, as is Addison DeBergstein and Tegan Lansrud. Lexi Dahl will start at an outside. And Maya Bennett is your libero. She'll wear the white jersey with the black shorts. The Gators, both teams actually clad in black. And Gators with the white numbers and lettering across the front, the Gator lettering across the front. Warrior non-starters tonight. Catherine Brecky, a junior. Piper Flick, coming back from an injury, not in uniform tonight, but being announced at any rate, as is Natalie Homme, or Olivia Anthony. Vivian Marcoca, also a non-starter tonight, as is Ada Anderson. Ada Anderson is a junior. Aaliyah Jackson, a senior. She is a non-starter tonight. And Eliana Jacobson, she is a defensive specialist. She's a junior, also a non-starter. For your starters tonight, Atlee Larson, a sophomore, will start. She'll be an outside. Also starting tonight will be Kelby Knox, or Reagan Haley. And Haley Selvang will get a start tonight as well. As well, Libby Olofsson, she'll play in the middle to try and put up a block tonight. Also, Unity Gausen. See, Anna James, she is a freshman. And your libero tonight, wearing the libero jersey tonight, is Kelby Knox. Again, wearing that libero jersey tonight. Again, coming back from an injury. And she will be the libero for the Warriors here this evening. So we're about ready to go. Everyone getting back in their place here. Everybody clad in pink. Again, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Night here at Warroad High School. And they're playing the match to raise money to find a cure. Raising money to for breast cancer research. Something Minnesota high schools have done for many, many years here and continue to do so here this year. Warriors are going to move from right to left on your radio dial. The Gators from left to right. Again, both teams clad in black. The Gators, again, the lone difference, the Gators with white numbers and letters across the front. The Warriors with gold numbers and no lettering across the front, just the gold lettering and then the gold numbers and then the lettering is down the sleeve of the uniform. And drop it back to serve here for BGMR. Starting out here is going to be Kate Harder. She'll start and she'll serve it up first. And we're just about ready to get the match underway. Kate Harder for the Gators. Here we go. We are underway here tonight. Dug up there by Haley. It's Knox getting it over here, and it's going to be sent over here by Anna James. Harder up front. Wimpheimer pushed across here by the Gators. Knox. Now it's Unity Gausen on a back set. It's going to be sent over by James once again. The pass up ahead in the middle. It's going to be fired through. Down off the block and down for a kill. That's Kylie Jo Snare. And the Gators take a quick 1-0 lead. And back to serve is going to be Kate Harder, sophomore for BGMR. Sending it across once again. Nice topspin serve. Gausman now the set. And it's going to be sent through and down for a kill that time. Reagan Haley will get the Warriors on the board with a point. Now we are tied at 1 apiece here at Warroad High School. Back to serve will be none other than Reagan Haley. Gets the kill, now goes back to serve. And floats this one way out of bounds. And the service area is going to give the side out and the serve back over to Badger Greenbush-Middle River. They lead 2-1 now here in set number 1. Back to serve for the Gators. Here's Addison DeBergstein, dug up there by Knox. Gausen with it now. It's going to be sent over a 3 here by Anna James. Here come the Gators back in the attack the other way. On the set, that's going to be sent through by Tegan Lansrud. And a point as the hit goes out of bounds. And we're tied again at 2 apiece. Tied at 1, tied at 2. 2-2 your score. It'll be Kelby Knox with the serve, playing the libero position. She's coming back from an injury earlier on this season. Wimpheimer the sets, and it's set out of bounds. And it's touched by the Warriors as it went toward the out-of-bound line. So it's going to be a point here for Badger Greenbush-Middle River, as the Gators will take a 3-2 lead now here in set number 1. Back to serve here for BGMR will be Lexi Dahl, sophomore. Floats one across, knocks, and led Unity Gausa just a little bit too far. Service point for Lexi Dahl. Point for the Gators. It's 4-2 BGMR here in set number 1. Serve across. Larson with it with the dig. Gausen back to Atlee. Fires across court, dug up nicely there by Addison DeBergstein. Set back through by the Gators, and a point. Kylie Jo Snare on the kill. 5-2 BGMR. 3 straight points served up here by Lexi Dahl. Serves one across again. Popped up in the air here, Reagan Haley. It's Gausen, now Atlee Larson off the top of the net. Recovery there for BGMR, and it'll be tipped across. Now it's Knox with a dig, and a dig in the back row by the Gators as they come back on the attack. Hit into the net there by Kylie Jo Snare. And the point goes to the side of the Warriors. So the service run for Lexi Dahl ends at 3. The Warriors get the side out to get the point, to get the serve back. They trail by 2. It's BGMR 5 and Warroad 3. Back to serve here is going to be Catherine Brecky. Brecky with the serve here for Warroad here. Down by 2 here, set number 1. Floats it across to Wimpfheimer. Now it's going to be fired through there by the Gators. Nice recovery there by Warroad. Knox with it, gets it back toward the middle. Warriors get it over in 3. Free ball here now for the Gators. Popped up in the air. It's going to be bumped over there. Kylie Jo Snare. Brecky with it. Here's Knox. The set over here to Vivian Marcoca, who sends it through. Dug up there by the Gators. Now it's Snare. Kylie Jo Snare with another kill. And it's 6-3, Badger Greenbush-Middle River. And back to serve is going to be Maya Bennett, a senior. Popped up in the air here. Larson now Knox. Gets it over here to Vivian Marcoca, who sends it across. Now it's Wimpfheimer. It's going to be pushed across here by the Gators. Popped up in the air. Sent back over now by Warroad. Wimpfheimer sending it through. Now it's going to be Brecky. Now it's Atlee Larson on the opposite side, sending it across. Dug up there by Brecky. Here's Knox with it now, sent over by Marcoca. Another free ball here now for BGMR. It's Wimpfheimer, the set in the middle. Tipped across at a point. Tip kill for Kate Harder. And it's 7-3. Badger Greenbush-Middle River. Back to serve is going to be Maya Bennett. So the Gators with a tip kill from Kate Harder that time. Bennett back to serve. Gators up by 4. Larson, the pass ahead to Brecky, the back set to Larson, fires it down the line, and the Gators get the piece of it, and it goes out of bounds, so a kill for Atlee Larson, and the Warriors get the serve back. It's BGMR 7 and Warroad 4. Atlee Larson, here comes the jump serve. She does it exclusively, and does it one more time. The overpass, free ball here now for Warroad. Here's Brecky. Brecky the set to Haley, sends it across. Popped up in the air, pushed across here by the Gators. Free ball for Warroad. Brecky on the back set, sent across by Warroad. Down for a kill. That's Haley Selvog, and it's 7-5. Atlee Larson back to serve. The jumper in your future right now. Right across. Wimpfheimer jump set, sent across by the Gators. That's in. Kill that time for Tegan Lansrud. And it's 8-5. Gators with a 3-point lead, and they get the serve back. It will be Zarin Wimpfheimer, a senior for Badger Greenbush-Middle River. Setting here now and serving across. Knox with the dig. Brecky. And that's going to be an ace serve for Zarin Wimpfheimer. And it's 9-5 Badger Greenbush-Middle River. 9-5 BGMR with the lead here in set number 1, just underway here at Warroad High School. And Breast Cancer Awareness Night. Jacobson on the overpass, sent back over by the Gators. Jacobson sending it back over here for Warroad. The set that's going to be tipped across down for another kill. That's Tegan Lansrud. 10-5 BGMR. And a timeout on the floor. We'll take one too. 10-5 Gators over the Warriors. We're back after this 30-second timeout.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
All right, welcome back to Warroad. And right in the midst of a timeout. As a matter of fact, I think this is the first timeout here of the match thus far, as the Gators up by 5. So Coach Jasmine Draper wanted to settle things down a little bit, called a timeout, trying to get the troops back ready and rolling once again. As it'll be Zarin Wimpheimer to serve it up here for BGMR. Gators lead 10-5. 10-5 your score. Wimpheimer with the serve. Knocks to Brecky, and Reagan Haley sends it across. Haley with it now. Nice recovery for the Gators. Push across. Popped up in the air. Brecky down Knox. The set here is Vivian Marcoca. Dug up in the back row. That's going to be a kill for Vivian Marcoca. And it's 10-6. The Warriors pulled to within 4, and they get the serve back. It will be Haley Selvog to serve it up here for the Warriors. Down by 4 here in set number 1. Selvog, floater serve this time across. Now it's going to be Wimpheimer. Back set's going to be sent through here by the Gators. Brecky, nice recovery, and sent across. Now blocked up at the net. Nice recovery by Marcoca. Sent over by Warroad here. Free ball for the Gators. The set in the middle. Fired across. Dug up in the back row. Now overpassed by Warroad. Another free ball for BGMR. The set here to Lansrud. Tegan Lansrud with another kill, and it's 11-6. 11-6. Magic Greenbush-Middle River back to serve will be indeed Tegan Lansrud. A floater serve that time. Jacobson now to Brecky. It's going to be pushed across. Kelby Knox. Free ball for the Gators. Wimpheimer sends it across. Jacobson gets the pass to Brecky. The set on the outside. Reagan Haley blocked up at the net. Reagan with the recovery. Now it's Brecky. It'll be sent over by Vivian Marcoca and dug up in the back row by the Gators. Pass to Wimpheimer. Sent across. Down for a kill. That time Lexi Dahl with the kills, and it's 12-6. Badger Greenbush-Middle River, and back to serve will be Tegan Lansrud. Lansrud to serve again. Her team up by 6 here in set number 1. Brecky, and it's going to be sent through and down for a kill there. That time it's the middle for Warroad, Libby Olafson. Getting the Warriors a side out and the serve back. Unity Gausen will serve it up here for Warroad. Warroad down by 5 here in the opening set. Gausen fires it across. On the other side, the pass to Lansrud, fired through here by the Gators, dug up there by Jacobson. The pass now to Gausen. Down the line, Reagan Haley. Reagan Haley with the kill, and it's 12-8. The Warriors pulled to within 4. Reagan Haley with the kill there for Warroad, and it'll be Unity Gausen back to serve here for the Warriors. Fires it down the line here, far side, Wimpheimer. Set to the outside, it's going to be sent through by the Gators. Big time recovery there for Jacobson. Haley tips it across that time. Dug up there by BGMR, joust at the net, and it's going to be tipped across and down for a kill that time. It's going to be Kate Harder in the middle over there. Getting the kill, getting the Gators up again by 5. It's BGMR 13, Warroad 8 on the Security State Bank scoreboard here in set number 1. Harder with the serve. Knox, the pass to Gausen. Set in the middle now, Libby Olafson. Down for a kill for Libby Olafson. Libby Olafson with the kill. And it's 13-9. The Warriors back to within 4. 13-9. And back into the match now. It's going to be Atlee Larson back into the match now for the first time this evening. It'll be Olivia Anthony. Sends one through. Dug up there by the Gators. Popped up in the air. Gators need to get it over in 3. They do so. And it's going to be a kill that time there for Kylie Jo Snare. 14-9 BGMR with the lead here in set number 1 on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Back to serve here now for BGMR is Addison DeBergstein. Larson, the pass here, and it's popped over and down as the Gators can't bring it back across in 3. Makes it 14-10. BGMR with a 4-point lead. Back to serve here now for Warroad is Kelby Knox. Knox to serve, playing the libero position tonight. Sends it through, popped up in the air. The pass a little too far for Wimpheimer. That's going to be an ace serve for Kelby Knox, and it's 14-11. Warriors back to within 3, and Knox goes back to serve. Kelby Knox, junior for the Warriors, floats another one across now. The pass popped up in the air. Lansford. Now it's going to be tipped across here by the Gators. Knox gets it over here now to Gausen. Bumped over there by Anna James. Pass up ahead. Wimpheimer, quick set at the net. Blocked up there nicely. Gators getting over in 3. Knox. Now it's Gausen. Now it's fired across by Haley, and that one's going to go long out of bounds. And it'll be point for BGMR. BGMR takes a 4-point lead now. It's BGMR 15, Warroad 11. And back to serve is Lexi Dahl for the Gators. Anthony to Gausen. Fired across that time by Atlee Larson. Popped up in the air. Gators get it over in 3. Free ball for Warroad. It's Olivia Anthony. The pass to Gausen. On the backside, it's Reagan Haley. Fires it out of bounds. Another point for the Gators. They lead by 5. It's 16-11. And back to serve here for BGMR once again will be Lexi Dahl, sophomore. Olivia Anthony, the pass, and it's tipped over by Gausen that time. Back set tipped over here. Kylie Jo Snare. Knox with the dig, and they can't make anything go beyond that. 17-11. BGMR with the lead by 6 here in set number 1. Dahl, Larson with the dig. Now it's going to be tipped across there by Anna James with a kill. Anna James. Cross-court shot there. Got it to fall. Gators couldn't return it. 17-12. Warriors back to down by 5. And it'll be Catherine Brecky with the serve here for Warroad. Brecky sends it across here, far side. Pass here. Wimpheimer now the set. Kylie Jo Snare. Big time swing by Kylie Jo. 18-12. Timeout on the floor once again. We'll take another timeout. Gators up by 6 over the Warriors on the Security State Bank scoreboard. We'll be back right after this 30-second timeout.
Hey, sport fans.
From John Michael and guests in the morning show, noon hour information, and 5 p.m. evening local news, ag news, weather, and sports. Thank you for listening to KQ92 and KRWB The Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM. Listen for our high school sports coverage of Warroad, Roseau, BGMR, Lake of the Woods, Sprague, and Garigla Goodridge. Find the sports schedules. You can also listen to our high school sports coverage in the Listen Live from KQ92.com and the Northern Star KRWB.com.
All right, welcome back to Warroad as we're in the midst of another timeout. Second timeout taken by the Warriors here in this first set as the BGMR Gators lead 18-12. Slowly pulling away here. It's been BGMR by at least 3. They've led by, this ties their biggest lead at 6. They lead 18-12 now. And back to serve here for the Gators. It's going to be Maya Bennett. We're back the other way. Atlee Larson sends it across. Bennett tried to dig it up and it goes out of bounds. So Atlee Larson with the kill. Warriors get the serve back to down by 5. It's BGMR 18, Warroad 13. Jump serve from Atlee Larson on the way. Sending it through now. The pass up ahead now. Zarin Wimpheimer set at the outside. It's going to be sent through here by the Gators. Dug up nicely by Larson. It's Brecky. And Haley hits it into the net. On the miss hit, BGMR takes a 19-13 lead. Back to serve here now for the Gators now. It's going to be Zarin Wimpheimer. Wimpheimer floats one across. Knox to Brecky. Now it's going to be tipped across by Selvog, and a kill for Haley Selvog, and it's 19-14. Haley Selvog, the sophomore middle hitter, getting a kill for the Warriors, bringing them back to within 5. It's 19-14. Warriors with the serve. As a matter of fact, Haley Selvog with the serve. Dug up there. Wimpheimer set on the outside, set across by the Gators. Dug up nicely there, but in the back row by Jacobson. Sent over here by Warroad. Free ball for BGMR. Lansrud sends it across. Popped up in the air here. Brecky Jacobson. Now it's Reagan Haley down the line, dug up by the Gators. Wimpheimer to Landsrud. Sent across, dug up there by Jacobson. Here's Brecky, the set to Haley. Pounds it through, down for a kill. Reagan Haley with a kill. 19 to 15. Warroad down by 4. Back to serve is going to be Haley Selvog. Selvog floats one across there. Bennett to Wimpheimer. Now it's Landsrud, dug up there in the back row by Jacobson. Here's Brecky, tipped across Reagan Haley with a tip kill, and it's 19 to 16. 2 straight kills by Reagan Haley. Now the Gators want to talk it over. Timeout here by the Gators, 19-16. Gators over the Warriors on the Security State Bank scoreboard. We're back in 30 seconds.
Get inspired for your next big project at Marvin Home Center. Our home inspiration area showcases modern, rustic, and farmhouse designs with products from floor to ceiling. We feature durable LP smart side siding and CertainTeed shingles, quality Marvin windows, and the hand-laid look of Versetta stone to the elegance of Onyx shower systems. Marvin Home Center has it all. Check out our appliances and expanded paint center too. And we're now your local Ace Hardware. Inspiration is here at Marvin Home Center in Warroad.
All right, welcome back to Warroad. Warriors trying to make a little bit of a comeback here late in the first set. We're down by as many as 6, now down by 3. Haley Selvog with the serve. 19-16 BGMR. Haley Selvog with the serve here for Warroad. Floater serve across. A pass to Wimpheimer. Wimpheimer to back set across here by Landsrud. Selvog to Brecky. Now it's going to be Libby Olofsson sending it through. Nice recovery there for the Gators. Landsrud sends it back across. Tip kill for Tegan Landsrud. Landsrud with a tip kill. Gators first to 20 here in the opening set. They lead 20-16. Back to serve will be Tegan Landsrud. And that one out of bounds. So the Warriors get the serve on the service error. They get the serve back. They get the side outs. Down by 3. Need to get a little service run here to get back into the opening set here. And it'll be Unity Gausen with the serve for Warroad. Popped into the air. Gators need to get it over in 3. They do so. Knox. Now it's going to be sent over here. Gausen, Landsrud. Now to Wimpheimer. Now it's going to be sent into the nets. Sent into the net. Lexi Dahl and the Warriors are within 2. It's BGMR 20 and Warroad 18. Unity Gausen back to serve for Warroad. Sends it across. Dug up there by the Gators. Wimpheimer, the quick set down. It's going to be sent through. That's going to be a kill for BGMR. A kill there for Kate Harder. And it's 21-18. Nice set by Zarin Wimpheimer. And Kate Harder just put it away. 21-18 your score. And it will be Kate Harder with the serve. Harder sending it across, dug up there by Knox. A pass here now to Gausen. It's going to be sent through and out of bounds there by Reagan Haley. 22-18. BGMR up by 4. Should be 22-18 anyway. Serve across. Popped up in the air here. Gausen. Maybe it is 21-18. I thought it was 22. Maybe it was just 21. Sent through. Popped up in the air here by the Gators and dug up there by Haley. Now it's going to be Gausen and Kelby Knox sends it across now. Landsrud to Wimpheimer. The set's going to be fired through and down for a kill that time. Kill there for the Gators by Addison DeVergstein. And now it is 22-18. So it was 20-18. It is 22-18. 22-18 Gators with the lead by 4 here in set number 1. The serve. Pass up ahead here on it. James now pushed across by Gausen and 3 free ball here for the Gators. It's Wimpheimer. They're set in the middle now. Kylie Jo Snare. A kill for Kylie Jo Snare. 23-18. Gators back up by 5 here in the latter stages here of set number 1. And that one served out of bounds. Served out of bounds there by Harder. Makes it 20. Served out of bounds. And again, the Gators this close from taking the first set. And back to serve is going to be Olivia Anthony. 24-19, set point. And a jump serve for Anthony, and it goes into the net, and a point for the Gators. That's going to be your first set. The Gators win it 25-19. They take a lead, 1-0, and the match will be back after this timeout with set number 2 on KQ92, KQ92.com, and yourliveevent.com. Again, 1-0. The Gators lead in the match here over the Warriors on the Security State Bank scoreboard.
At Life Care Medical Center, our employees are part of a team who care not only for the patients we serve, but for each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, Life Care is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or a career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose Life Care Medical Center.
From KQ92 and the Northern Star KRWB, we entertain you with KQ92 playing country music hits from today and yesterday. With the Northern Star, it's the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s super hits. We are local. We are your radio station. Local news, sports, weather updates, ag news, community conversation, Coach's Corner, school news, Viking football, Minnesota Wild, and more local area programming coming in the future. Thanks for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
All right, welcome back to Warroad. Just about ready to get underway here with set number 2. Badger Greenbush-Middle River wins set number 1, 25-19, and they take a lead 1-0 in the match. So 25-19, your score, and set number 1. The Gators lead 1-0 in the match on the Security State Bank scoreboard, and it'll be Unity Gausen with the serve. Wimpfheimer, the set in the middle, pushed across here by the Gators as we're underway. It's Knox. Pass a little bit too far that time. Point for the Gators. They take an early 1-0 lead here in set number 2. Pass a little bit too far to get the pass up. And it's going to be fired right back across here now by BGMR. Dug up there by Larson and sent over here by Haley Selvog. Selvog with the kill. And it's 1-1. 1-1 your score here. Early on here, set number 2. And back to serve will be Reagan Haley. Haley, floater serve across now. Pass here to Wimpfheimer on the Gators. The other side, it's going to be sent out of bounds. Sent out of bounds that time by the Gators at Sierra Lancerud. 2-1 Warroad. Haley with the serve. Floats it across now. The pass, Wimpfheimer tips it across. The pass was a little bit too far. She just adjusted and tipped it across and just made a play on it. Point for the Gators. Going to give the serve back over to BGMR. 2-2 now your score. Landsroot with the serve. Pass on the other side. Now it's going to be sent down the line by Haley Selvog. And it's 3-2 Warroad. Back into the match. Libby Olafson. Selvog goes back to serve. Selvog, Haley, Gausen, Olafson, Larson, and Leah Jackson out there. Set across here by Selvong. Pass up ahead. Zirin Wimpheimer set in the middle now. Kylie Joe Snare pounds it off the block. Recovery here for Warroad. Gausen on the backside. Here's Atlee Larson. Blocked up. Set back by Larson. Set back by the Gators. Popped up in the air here. Gausen. Here's Olofsson. She gets blocked up at the net. Big time block there by Kylie Joe Snare. 3-3 now is your score. And back to serve here is going to be Lexi Dahl. Dahl with the serve here for the Gators. We're all tied at 3. And that's an ace. Ace serve for Lexi Dahl, and it's 4-3 BGMR. 4-3 Gators. Dahl with the serve. Sends it right down the middle now. Larson gets the pass up ahead now to Gausen. Sets back to Atlee and dug up in the back row there by Maya Bennett. Sent over by Lansrud. Popped up in the air now. Gausen. Here's Aaliyah Jackson pounding it through. Wimpheimer sent across here by Lexi Dahl for BGMR. Gausen with it now. The set to Atlee Larson. Fires it through and a kill for Atlee Larson. 4-4 your score. Atlee Larson with a big time swing here on the near side. And it'll be Aaliyah Jackson with the serve here now for Warroad. All tied up at 4 here in set number 2. Gators lead in the match 1-0. Aaliyah Jackson sends one through, popped up in the air. Nice hard top spin serve. Now Gators get it over in 3. Free ball for Warroad. Now Jackson with it. Gets it to Gausen. Now the set in. It's going to be fired across there by Olofsson. Set at the net. Kylie Joe Snare sending it through. Recovery for Warroad, but they can't get it over in 3. And Kylie Joe Snare with another kill for BGMR. It's 5-4. Gators with a lead here over the Warroad Warriors. And it'll be Maya Bennett with the serve here for the Gators. Aaliyah Jackson, the pass to Gausen. Back set. Larson sending it over. Dug up in the back row and sent through and down for a kill that time by Tegan Lansrud. 6-4 Gators. And it's going to be Bennett back to serve. Maya Bennett back to serve here for BGMR. Her team up 6-4 here in the set number 2. Kelby Knox, a set to Gausen. Now it's going to be sent into the net there by Larson. 7-4 BGMR. Bennett with another serve. She served up 3 in a row here. Jackson, Gausen. Now it's going to be Atlee Larson setting it across. Now it's recovered nicely there. Tipped over here by Lansrud. Set back to Atlee Larson down the line. Dug up nicely there by Bennett. Popped up in the air. Lansrud set across here by the Gators. Knox gets it to Gausen. Now it's Atlee Larson pounding it through. Goes cross court. Dug up in the back row by the Gators. Set here Lansrud, and the shot goes out of bounds. On the attack that time, Tegan Lansrud hits it out of bounds. It's 7-5. Warroad back to within 2. It's a BGMR 7, Warroad 5 here in set 2. Atlee Larson with the serve. Here comes the jumper. Jump serve across. Handled by the Gators. The pass to Wimpheimer. Bumped across the 3. Free ball for the Warriors. Now it's Gausen. The set to Reagan Haley. Down the line. Reagan Haley with a kill. 7-6. Warroad back to within 1. 7-6 Warriors with the lead, or with back to within 1 now. Gators with the lead. Jumper from Atlee. And it goes into the nets. Many, many years we've done high school volleyball, and many years we've said that the jumper could be the hardest serve to handle, or it can go south on you and you can hit it right into the net, and that's what Atlee did that time. 8-6 now Gators with the 2-point lead, tipped across. Recovery here, and it's going to be Lansrud who sends it through. Tegan Lansrud with the big-time swing over on the far side. 9-6 Gators. Here in set number 2, they lead in the match 1-0. They won that first set 25-19. Wimpheimer with the serve here for BGMR. Tipped across here now by Gausen. Recovery here for BGMR. Knox with the dig. The pass to Gausen. Here's Reagan Haley with it now. Tips it across. Another recovery here for BGMR. Sending it across. Dug up in the back there by Atlee Larson. Gausen. Now Haley with it. Dug up there by Bennett. Bumped over in 3 here by BGMR. Larson to Gausen. The set to Haley. Locked up in the net. Recovery here. Knox. And the Warriors can't get it across in 3. Great volley. Big time volley there. But the Gators able to come out with the point. They lead 10-6 Here in set number 2, it'll be Zarin Wimpheimer with the serve here for BGMR. Leah Jackson, Gausen. Now it's going to be sent through here by Olafson. Set at the net now, and it's going to be sent under the net. Hit under the net that time by Kate Harder. And it's 10-7. Warroad back to within 3. Back to serve now. It'll be Kelby Knox. Knox to serve here for Warroad. Down by 3 here in set number 2. Sends one across. Wimpheimer, back set. Landsrud with it now. Dug up there by Aaliyah Jackson. Knox with it now. Warriors bump it over in 3. It'll be Selvog. Free ball here now for BGMR. Here comes Wimpheimer. The set on the outside. Pounding it through that time for the kill. Sierra Landsrud. And it's 11-7. Badger Greenbush-Middle River. Back to serve now is going to be Tegan Landsrud. Nice hard topspin serve now. The joust of the net popped up in the air, pushed across here by the Warriors. Free ball for the Gators. The set at the net, sent through. It's going to be a point for the Warriors. I think no, it's a point for the Gators. It looked like it was going to be a point for the Warriors as the Gators were close to being in the net there. But the Gators get the point. They lead 12-7. Back to serve here, Tegan Landsrud. Atlee Larson with the dig in the back row. Popped up in the air here. Gausen now. It's going to be set across there by Haley Selvog. Wimpheimer on the back set. Fired through. Larson with the dig in the back. Jackson set across in 3 here. Gausen, and it goes out of bounds. And it's 13-7. BGMR here in set number 2 on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Timeout on the floor. We'll take 1-2. Gators up by 6 on the Security State Bank scoreboard. We're back after this 30-second break on KQ92, KQ92.com, and YourLiveEvent.com.
Like many babies.
Hey, Dad, brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners make sense for you.
All right, welcome back to Warroad. John Michael with you here on KQ92, KQ92.com, and YourLiveEvent.com. 13-7 BGMR with a lead here over the Warroad Warriors in set number 2. They lead in the match 1-0. They won the first set 25-19. They lead by 6 here in set 2. Tegan Landsrud with the serve. Sent over an overpass there by Atlee Larson. Set back here by BGMR. Larson with it now gets it to Gausen. Set in the middle now. Selvog sends it over with the left hand. Set in the middle now. It's going to be sent into the net. And a point for a Warroad. 13-8. 13-8 your score. Warriors down by 5 here in set 2. Back to serve. It'll be Unity Gausen. Gausen. And it's going to be the jump serve, and it's going to be fired through and down for a kill there for Lexi Dahl. And it's 14-8. Gators get the serve back. 14-8 is your score. Back to serve. Kate Harder. Pass up ahead to Gausen. Now it's going to be set across here by Haley. Kind of took something off that one. Jackson with it. Gausen. Now Larson sends it across in 3. Free ball here for the Gators. Wimpheimer set in the middle. Kylie Joe Snare with the kill attempt that time. And it's going to go down for a kill as the Warriors can't bring it back in 3. 15-8. Gators up by 7. Harder with the serve. Larson to Gausen. Sent across here by Warroad. Dug up back there by Harder. He gets it to pass to Wimpheimer. Now Landsrud with it. Dug up there by Knox. It's Larson. Bumped over in 3 by Gausen. Free ball for the Gators. A pass to Wimpheimer. Set in the middle. Kylie Joe Snare. Off the block and down for another kill. 16-8. Gators with the lead here on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Gators up by 8 here in set 2. They lead the match 1-0. Kate Harder with the serve. Fires it across. Knox with the dig. The pass to Gausen. Now it's set in. Reagan Haley blocked up at the net over on the far side. Lexi Dahl over there. 17-8. Gators lead by 9. Biggest lead in either set here in the match. Sent through, and that's going to be an ace. It goes off the shoulder of Kelby Knox, and it's 18-8, a double-digit lead. And another timeout called. We'll take 1-2. Gators lead by 10 over Warroad on the Security State Bank scoreboard. We're back in 30 seconds.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
All right, welcome back to Warroad as we're going to get back into set number 2. That's been all Gators, all BGMR here in set number 2, 18-8. Gators lead by 10. And back to serve once again. It's going to be Kate Harder. Harder with the serve for Badger Greenbush-Middle River again, leading here in the second set and leading in the match 1-0. Harder with the serve. It's Larson with the dig. Pass to Gausen. Pushed across, no, blocked up. Haley, the Gators back the other way. And it's going to be sent over in 3 here by Kylie Jo Snare. Gausen. Set here's Aaliyah Jackson, who just kind of floats it across. And set across here by Snare, and a point for Warroad as a lift called. And BGMR makes it 18-9. The Warriors are within 9. And it's going to be Reagan Haley with the serve for Warroad again in the second set here. Floater serve, Wimpheimer set, and it's going to be sent through and down. It's Kylie Jo Snare, another kill for Kylie Jo, and back to a 10-point lead here for BGMR. It's 19-9. Gators with a 10-point lead here over Warroad. Back to serve here for the Gators is going to be Sierra Landsrud. Floater serve now. Knox gets a pass to Gausen, and in the set here, it's Atlee Larson who sends it through. Bennett gets a pass to Wimpheimer, and it's going to be sent into the net there by Tegan Landsrud. Point for Warroad makes it a 9-point set number 2. It's BGMR 19, Warroad 10, and Haley Selvog set to serve it up here for Warroad. Again, down by 9 here in set 2, down in the match, 1-0. Selvog with the serve, floats it across. Check that Dahl, and it's going to be sent across by Warroad. I think it's Tegan Landsrud that time. Makes it 20-10. Gators again first to 20 in a set. They were first to 20 in set number 1. First to 20 in set number 2. Dahl with the serve. And an overpass is going to be sent into the net as it was just kind of tipped up into the air as the Warriors able to get it across. And they did call a lift on it. It is 21-10. It's an 11-point lead. And serve goes out of bounds, makes it 21-11. 21-11. Aaliyah Jackson to serve for Warroad. Down by 10 here in set 2. Aaliyah, top spin serve across. Bennett gets past the Wimpheimer, set across Tegan Landsrud. Now it's Haley. To Gausen, here's Atlee Larson pounding it off the block. Bennett with a dig. To pass to Wimpheimer. Tegan Landsrud tips it across. Popped up in the air. Larson with the recovery. Sent through and down. Popped up in the air. Gators recover, and they hit it into the net as they try to get it across in 3. Makes it 21-12. Warriors down by 9 here in set number 2. Again, down in the match. 1-0. They dropped the first set 25-19. It's Leah Jackson with the serve once again. The pass from Landsrud, and it's going to be bumped over here by Kylie Jo Snare. Free ball for Warroad. Now Gausen, the set is Atlee Larson. Down the line, Atlee Larson. And it's 21-13. Warriors trying to make a bit of a comeback here. Little mini service run, so to speak, here for Aaliyah Jackson. The Warriors back to within 8 here. 21-13 your score here in set number 2. Jackson. Service error. It's going to give the Gators a point to get the side out, to get the serve back. It's 22-13. And it'll be Maya Bennett with the serve. Jackson, that's going to be an ace for Bennett. Should be 23-13. Scoreboard says 22. Thought they had 2 points there, and it was 20 or 21. Make that. But we'll go with there we go, 23-13. They got the scoreboard right. Set across here by Warroad. Bennett with it now. The pass to Wimpheimer. Set to Tegan Lansrud. Popped up in the air here for Warroad. Now it's Knox. Bumped over in 3 here by Gausen. Free ball for the Gators. Bennett gets the pass to Wimpheimer. Set in the middle. Now it's going to be fired across and out of bounds, but it was touched. 24-13. Set point for the Gators. They get this. They go up 2-0 here in the match. Maya Bennett with the serve. Jackson overpass, sent back here by the Gators. Pass to Gausen. Here's Larson. She gets blocked up in the net. Tipped across here for Warroad. Set to Tegan Lansrud, and it's blocked up. Bennett with it. Lansrud gets it back toward the middle. Set across by the Gators. Free ball for the Warriors. Here comes Gausen. Now the set to Atlee Larson. Heads it down the line. Popped up in the air here. Bennett. Gators get it over in 3. Warriors with another free ball. You pass up here. Gausen. Set across here again by Warroad. The pass to Wimpheimer. Set on the outside, Lansrud, and that's a kill, and that is the winner for set number 2. The Gators win 25-13, and they take a 2-0 lead in the match. And they win 25-19, now 25-13. We will take another break. We will be back with more from Warroad High School. Gators lead in the match, 2-0 on the Security State Bank scoreboard. We will be back with more right after this.
When it comes to your health,
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
Fall is here, and that means harvest will ramp up quickly. How did your planter do this spring? Did you have the correct down pressure? Was your singulation spot on? Did you need row cleaners or a better closing system? This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, and we are here to help. Discounts, 0% financing, and $50 per row rebates on most all systems will give you the tools to improve your planter pass. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Have a safe and profitable harvest.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
All right, welcome back to Warroad as we are right in the middle of sets 2 and 3. BGMR with the win in the first 2 sets. They win 25-19, and they win in the second set 25-13. And both times, Warroad has pulled within at least 4, but BGMR they just go on service runs. They've got such great hitters on the outside and great middle in Kylie Jo Snare. As Kate Harder serves up to start out set number 3. We're underway here in the third set. Set there, it's going to be sent across here now by Warroad. Wimpheimer pushed across here now by Lansrud. Now bumped over. Now it's Knox. They're going to be bumped over here by Olofsson. Snare. And it's sent across Lexi Dahl with a tip kill that time. Fooled everybody. Lexi Dahl with the tip kill, and the Gators take a quick 1-0 lead here in set number 3. Sent across, and it's going to be set over on the overpass that time. Kylie Joe Snare, I think it was, that set it over in the overpass. It makes it 2-0. 2-0. Gators lead here in set number 3. Knox popped up in the air and a little bit too far to the outside there for Anna James to get a decent attack on it. So it's 3-0 now, BGMR. Atlee Larson tipped across here. Gausen. Larson with the recovery, overpass, set back across here by Badger Greenbush-Middle River. And I think Kylie Joe Snare, another kill, and it's 4-0. BGMR here in set number 3. They lead the match 2-0. 4-0 Gators. Harder with the serve. Larson, that's 5-0 on an ace serve by Kate Harder. 5-0 Gators. Harder with the serve and sends it into the net. That gives the Warriors a side out to get the serve back. Quick in-game update brought to you by the Marvin Home Center. It's been all BGMR tonight. The Gators took a big lead in set number 1. They went in and won 25-19, one even bigger 25-13 in the second set. Leading here in set number 3, 5-1. That's an in-game update brought to you by the Marvin Home Center in Warroad. Back to the action now. Set over here. It's Libby Olofsson. Wimpheimer on the back set. Set across here now by BGMR. And it's going to be a kill there for Sierra Landsrud. And it's 6-1 Gators. 6-1 Badger Greenbush-Middle River. Landsrud with the serve. Popped up the air there, Larson. Atlee Larson with it now. And Gausen couldn't get the ball up high enough to get the next shot across. 7-1 BGMR. Landsrud with the serve. Landsrud floats one across now. Jacobson with it now. Tipped across here by Gausen. Landsrud. And it's sent over here by Kylie Joe Snare. Out of bounds. So that goes out of bounds, and that's going to give the side out and the serve back to Warroad. Warroad down by 5 here in set number 3, 7-2. Again, trailing in a match 2-0. As the Gators won both those sets. First one 25-19, second one 25-13. Again, leading 7-2 here in set number 3. Ada Anderson with the serve here for Warroad. Wimpheimer on the set on the outside, set across here. Landsrud, or check that, Lexi Dahl. Didn't quite see the 1 in front of the 4 there. I thought it was number 4, but it was actually number 14 that made the attack that time. 8-2, Gators lead by 6. Dahl serve. Knox. Gausen. Now it's going to be sent over by Anna James, and she'll get credit for the kill that time. Anna James will bring the Warriors back to within 5. It's BGMR 8, Warroad 3. Here we're in set number 3. Checking in for the Gators now is going to be Anna Mooney, sophomore, playing back row. Catherine Brecky serving it up here now for Warroad. Floater serve. Bennett gets it. Wimpheimer the set. Tegan Landsrud down the line, and it's going to be touched there. And a point for Warroad. Yeah, or check that, a point for the Gators as the Warriors touched it. Bennett with the serve. Now Gators lead by 6, 9-3. Atlee Larson with it. Wimpheimer with the recovery. Here's Landsrud. Pounds it off the top of the net. Markoka. Set back to Vivian, who sends it across. Knox. Now it's Brecky. The set in the middle now. Haley Selbog with it now. Blocked up at the net. Big time block there. Kate Harder. And Zarin Wimpheimer in the middle there. 10-3 BGMR. And the Gators out of rotation is what the net official calls. Anyway, it's going to be Warroad with the serve. Trailing 10-4. It'll be Olivia Anthony. Serving up now. Sends it across here, far side. Landsrud, Wimpheimer now. It's going to be Kate Harder sending it across. That goes off the shoulder of Olivia Anthony. It is 11-4. 11-4, Gators with the lead, and they will get the serve back here, and it'll be Zarin Wimpheimer with the serve here for BGMR. Wimpheimer sends it over here, far corner. Anthony gets it up here. Brecky, now it's going to be sent across here. Reagan Haley. Gators back the other way. Mooney, now it's going to be sent over here by Landsrud, and another kill for Tegan Landsrud. 12-4. And a back to serve is going to be Wimpheimer. Gators up by 8. Floater serve. Knox. Here's Brecky. And bumped over in 3. Here's Haley Selvog. Now free ball here for BGMR. The back set. Wimpheimer set across side of the Gators. Anthony with the dig. Brecky. The set to Reagan Haley. Tips it across, and it goes out of bounds. Another point for the Gators. It's 13-4. Gators lead by 9. Zarin Wimpheimer. Haley with the dig. Brecky back to Reagan. Blocked up in the net. Recovery there. Kelby Knox. Joust to the net. Popped up in the air. It's going to land on the side of the Warriors. 14-4. Another timeout on the floor. We'll take one, too. Gators lead by 10 on the Security State Bank scoreboard here in set number 3. We're back in 30 seconds.
Looking for rewarding.
Homegrown Local Radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
All right, welcome back to Warroad. 14-4, BGMR with the lead in set number 3. They've already won sets 1 and 2. They won set number 1, 25-19, then won 25-13 in set number 2. And big time lead here in set number 3. They lead by 10, 14-4. Zarin Wimpheimer to serve it up here for Badger Greenbush-Middle River. Sends one across. Reagan Haley with the dig. The pass to Brecky. Now it's going to be bumped over here by Haley Selvog. Pushed across here by the Gators. Recovery here by Anthony. Dumped over in 3 now. Free ball again for BGMR. Wimpheimer set in the middle. Fired across. Kate Harder. 15-4. Gators up by 11. Wimpheimer to serve. Floater serve once again. Kelby Knox with the dig. Now to Brecky. Now it's going to be Reagan Haley. Pounds it through, and a kill for Reagan Haley. And that's going to get the Warriors a side out to get the serve back. Still down by 10 here in set number 3. Again, down in the match 2-0. It'll be Haley Selvog with the serve. Selvog sends it right down the middle now. It's Wimpheimer. The set in the middle now. It's going to be fired through and touched. Kate Harder with another kill, 16-5. Gators up by 11, matches one of their biggest leads. Back to serve, Tegan Landsrud. And that goes out of bounds. Service error gives the ball, the serve back to Warroad. It's 16-6 here in set number 3. And it'll be Unity Gausen with the serve here for Warroad. And that one hits the top of the net and just trickles across and drops down for a point. And a serve for Unity Gausen makes it 16-7. Gausen serve. Pass to Wimpheimer on the other side. Set across here, Lexi Dahl. Dug up there by Olivia Anthony. Dumped over in 3 here by Anna James. Back the other way, Wimpheimer on a back set. Now it's going to be tipped across here by the Gators. Point for Warroad. They're going to say the Gators went into the net. 16-8. Warriors down by 8. Gausen with another serve. Warriors down by 8 here in set number 3. Gausen sending it across, getting the serve in. Now Bennett gets it to Wimpheimer. Now it'll be set across here, Kate Harder. Olivia Anthony to Gausen. Set across here by Anna James. Back the other way come the Gators. Landsrud hits the top of the net. And another point for Warroad, and it's 16-9. Warriors creep back to within 7. And a timeout called by Badger Greenbush-Middle River. We'll take another timeout. Your score on the Security State Bank scoreboard here in set number 3. It's BGMR 16, Warroad 9. We're back after this 30-second break.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
All right, welcome back. I'm ready to get back to the action here. It's going to be Unity Gausen with the serve. Gausen serving. 16-9 BGMR here in set number 3. Maya Bennett, the set to Wimpfheimer. Now it's going to be sent across and down off the top of the net for a kill there. Lexi Dahl. And it's 17-9. Again, Gators with the lead by 8 here in set number 3. Again, they lead in the match 2-0. Kate Harder with the serve. Popped up in the air here by Knox and kind of got turned around there with Olivia Anthony. It's going to fall for another point. It's 18-9 Gators. Kate Harder with another serve. Harder sends it across now, an overpass. Sent back over here by Olofsson. Dahl, now quick set here. Kylie Jo Snare hits it out of bounds. 18-10. And it's an 8-point lead here for BGMR. 18-10 your score. And serving it now is going to be Eliana Jacobson, who's into the match now for Warroad. She's playing in a back row, serves it up here for the Warriors. Pass up here to Wimpfheimer now on the set here. Lansrud blocked up with the net nicely. And a point for the Gators. They're going to call a double hit on the side of the Warriors. It's going to be a 19-10. Gators up by 9 here in set number 3. Lansrud with the serve. Knox to Gausen. Now it's going to be sent over here now by Warroad. Wimpfheimer, the set Tegan Lansrud hits that one out of bounds, and it's 19-11. The Warriors are back to within 8. 19-11 your score here in set number 3. Again, the Gators lead in the match 2-0. And trotting back to serve there into the match here for Warroad. Ada Anderson sends one across here. Bennett with it now, gets it to Wimpfheimer. Now it'll be sent across Dahl out of bounds, and it's 19-12. Warriors back to within 7. It'll be Ada Anderson with the serve. Anderson bounces once and sends it across here for Warroad. Popped it here. Dahl, now Wimpfheimer back set. Kylie Jo Snare tips it across. Saw the open spot on the floor. Tipped it across. 20-12. Badger Greenbush-Middle River. Lexi Dahl with the serve. Flips it across now. Jacobson. And the set here, Atlee Larson firing it through. Kill there for Atlee. And it's 20-13. And the Warriors with the serve. Down by 7, trailing by 7 here in set 3, trailing in the match 2-0. It'll be Catherine Brecky with the serve here for Warroad. Brecky floats it across. Wimpfheimer, quick set now. Lansrud blocked up at the net. Larson and Haley Selvog putting up the stone wall that time. 20-14. Warroad back to within 6. Brecky with the serve. Floater. Snare. Wimpfheimer tips it across. Knox gets it now. Brecky. Set across. Markoka sends it into the net. And it's 21-14. A 7-point BGMR lead here over Warroad here in set number 3. And it's going to be Maya Bennett with the serve. Bennett, floater serve that time. Warriors able to recover now. Back set here is Brecky. It's going to be set across here now by Warroad. Here's Wimpfheimer. The set in the middle now. It's going to be Kate Harder. Larson to Knox. Back to Larson. Fires it through. Atley Larson with the kill. It's 21-15. Warriors to within 6. And the Warriors need this set, so the Gators are going to take it in 3. And back into the match now is Olivia Anthony, and she will go back to serve. Anthony to serve it here for Warroad, down by 6, 21-15. Anthony floats it across here. Set and sent across here by Harder. Here's Brecky. Now set here, it's Reagan Haley goes cross court. Lansrud able to dig that one up. Popped up in the air here now by Marcoka. Brecky with it. Led the hitter a little bit too far. 4 hits on one side. It's going to be a point for the Gators. Makes it 22-15. A 7-point BGMR lead. They have the serve. Sharon Wimpheimer. It's Knox with a dig on the other side. Brecky with it now. Bumped over here by Olivia Anthony. Wimpheimer, the set in the middle now. Harder. Blocked up. It's going to be sent over a 3 here by Bennett. And point for Warroad as it didn't quite make it. Makes it 22-16. Again, Warroad down by 6 here in set 3. Down in the match, 2-0. And it will be Haley Selvog with the serve here. Selvog floats it across. Wimpheimer in the middle now. It's going to be pushed across by Bennett. Free ball for Warroad. Anthony with the dig. Now it's going to be sent over here now by Libby Olofsson. Wimpheimer. Here's Lansrud with it. Recovery for Warroad. Anthony bumped over in 3 by Selvog. Bennett to Wimpheimer. The set on the outside. Fired through. Fired through there by Sierra Lansrud. And they're going to say it went out of bounds, I think. So it will be Haley Selvog as the Warriors back to within 5. Selvog, Bennett, Wimpheimer, the set across, and that's going to be a kill there for Lansrud. And the Gators lead 23-17. Knox back into the game. And rotating in now here for Badger Greenbush-Middle River. It's going to be Chaya Westman. And she'll go back to serve here. Gators 2 points away from winning set 3 and the match. Westman with the serve. Floats it across. Haley gets the pass back from Brecky. And a kill for Reagan Haley. And it's 23-18. Warriors back to within 5. And they'll get the serve back. It'll be Unity Gausen with the serve here. Thought it was, it's 23-18. Now the scoreboard on track here. Gausen with the serve. Floats it across here. Bennett gets it up ahead here. Wimpheimer. It's going to be tipped across. Popped up in the air as it was blocked up at the net. And a point for Warroad. 4 hits on the Gators. 23-19. Warriors trying to claw their way back in this one, a set that they need to keep this match going to a set number 4. Sent through. Harder. And it's going to be sent across by Wimpheimer. Free ball for Warroad now. It's going to be Gausen. Now it's sent across and out of bounds. Match point for Badger Greenbush-Middle River, 24-19. And Kate Harder serving up match point number 1. Firing it through. It's Olivia Anthony now. It's going to be Gausen. It's pushed across Haley. And a point for Warroad. It's going to be a tip kill. And it's 24-20. Warriors get the serve back. They hold off 1 match point. Still match point here. Gators with the lead, 24-20. Reagan Haley with the serve. Wimpheimer, quick set now. It's going to be popped up in the air. And across and down for another point. And it's 24-21. Can the Warriors make a comeback and extend this thing to a 5th set? We'll see. Reagan Haley. Serving it up for Warroad. Floater serve. Pass to Wimpheimer on the other side. Now it's Kylie Jo Snare blocked up. And it's going to be Bennett with it. Now Wimpheimer hits it into the net. And it's 24-22. Reagan Haley Mini service around the Warriors, pulling back to within 2. It's still match point for the Gators. And a timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor. We're going to take another timeout as well. 24-22 on the Security State Bank scoreboard. BGMR over Warroad here in set number 3, back at 30 seconds.
Ready to tackle your next big project at Dodge?
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge-Athabasca pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
From John Michael and guests in the morning show, noon hour information, and 5 p.m. evening local news, ag news, weather, and sports. Thank you for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM. Listen for our high school sports coverage of Warroad, Roseau, BGMR, Lake of the Woods, Sprague, and Grigla Goodridge. Find the sports schedules. You can also listen to...
All right, welcome back. 24-22. On the attack, Kylie Joseph hits it into the net. It's 24-23. The Warriors trying to extend this thing to a fourth set. Haley with the serve. Bennett. Kylie Joseph hits it in. We're tied at 24. Warroad has come from back. And another timeout. 24-24 your score. Back at 30 seconds. KQ92.
Listen live from KQ92.com and the Northern Star KRWB.com.
Get inspired for your next big project at Marvin Home Center. Our home inspiration area showcases modern, rustic, and farmhouse designs with products from floor to ceiling. We feature durable LP smart side siding and CertainTeed shingles, quality Marvin windows, and the hand-laid look of Versetta stone to the elegance of Onyx shower systems. Marvin Home Center has it all. Check out our appliances and expanded paint center too. And we're now your local Ace Hardware. Inspiration is here at Marvin Home Center in Warroad.
All right, Reagan Haley with the serve. We're tied at 24. Wimpheimer pushed across here by BGMR. Got to win by 2 at this point now. Sent over Libby Olafson. It's in! And the Warriors lead 25-24. Got to win by 2. They need one more. Can they make the comeback complete? Haley with the serve. Here's Wimpheimer, the set, Kylie Dosnair, it's in, and it's 25-25. They went to her a lot in the first set, and when they needed a point, they went to number 2, and it's Landsrud with the serve now. We're tied at 25, got to win by 2 here, and this one goes out of bounds. And it's 26-25 Gators. Now the Gators with a chance. They score one more. They win the match. Warriors need a point to get this thing back to even now. Landsrud with the serve. Knox. Here's Haley. Warriors need to get it over in 3. They do so. Free ball here for BGMR. Wimpheimer. Quick set now. It's going to be tipped over snare. Overpass. By Warroad. It's 26-26. 26-26, back to winning it by 2. It's Kelby Knox. Warriors trying to extend this to a fourth set. Knox with a serve. Popped up in the air, the pass to Wimpheimer. The set here, Landsrud tips it across. Warriors recover, pushed across by Haley. Bennett with a recovery in the back row. Wimpheimer, snares, sends it across. Dug up by Haley. Here's Gausen, pushed across here by Olivier Anthony, sent across here by BGMR. That's going to be a point for the Gators, and it's 27-26. Back and forth we go here in a third set. Dahl with the serve. Popped up in the air. Now it's going to be Galzen. Sent across here down by Catherine Brecky. Wimpheimer, the set on the outside. Lanzer pounds it off the block. Dug up there by Galzen. Bumped over here by Brecky. Bennett. Here's Wimpheimer now. The set. Finally, Joe Snare. Dug up there by Warroad. Sent here by Warroad. Now it's going to be sent over in 3 by Haley. Free ball here for the Gators. Wimpheimer, the set in the middle. Now it's going to be tipped across. Lanzer with it. That's your winner right there. And the Gators prevail in this third and final set, 28-26, and they win the match 3 sets to none, winning 25-19, 25-13, and 28-26. We will be back with our post game right after this on KQ92, KQ92.com, and yourliveevent.com.
At Life Care Medical Center, our employees are part of a team who care not only for the patients we serve, but for each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, Life Care is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or a career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose Life Care Medical Center.
From KQ92 and the Northern Star KRWB, we entertain you with KQ92 playing country music hits from today and yesterday. With the Northern Star, it's the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s super hits. We are local. We are your radio station. Local news, sports, weather updates, ag news, community conversation, Coach's Corner, school news, Viking football, Minnesota Wild, and more local area programming coming in the future. Thanks for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Hey, Dad, brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners make sense for you.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Tick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
All right, welcome back to Warroad, where the Badger Greenbush-Middle River Gators defeat the Warroad Warriors 3 sets to none. They did so easily in the first 2 sets. Well, it was a tough one. It was they battled in the first set. Was 25-19, 25-13. It was pretty much all Gators in that second set. And then, man, what a third set it was. It was 24, might have even been 24-19. I know it was 24-20 when the Warriors finally battled back. Made it 24-24, went back and forth from there. BGMR finally comes out, and they take a 28-26 set number 3 and win the match 3 sets to none. Coming up, we're going to have our Enbridge Energy player of the game and our Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods Warroad Threads star of the game. And we're also going to be hearing from Warroad head coach Jasmine Draper. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with that on KQ92 and on KQ92.com and yourliveevent.com.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
Fall is here, and that means harvest will ramp up quickly. How did your planter do this spring? Did you have the correct down pressure? Was your singulation spot on? Did you need row cleaners or a better closing system? This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, and we are here to help. Discounts, 0% financing, and $50 per row rebates on most all systems will give you the tools to improve your planter pass. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Have a safe and profitable harvest.
All right, welcome back on the post game here of tonight's match where the BGMR Gators have defeated the Warroad Warriors. Time now for your Enbridge Energy player of the game. Bringing the energy tonight. And, or not, check that. We're going to do the star of the game first. We'll get that right here. Haley Selvog joining us. Thanks for joining us. Wow, what a match. Especially in that third set. What was going on back in those last 4 points? And you guys just, something just happened there and you guys were just really had things clicking.
We communicated better and we had hope and we knew we could push.
Yeah. Now the first set, it looked like, it was going to be all them, but you guys, you made a little bit of a comeback there. Was it kind of the same deal? Is that, how that first set kind of went for you?
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah. And the second set, it seemed like it was all them. Was it something that they were doing that kind of got you guys out of the rhythm, that type thing?
I don't know. I think we just were like confused and didn't know what we were doing, but then we got it together.
Yeah, and the third set, and it looked like the third set they were going to take that one. I think they had a 7-8 point lead. Talk about the comeback that you made to tie it up at 24, and then eventually force those extra points.
We were ready to push. We wanted it.
Definitely bringing energy. Definitely getting a comeback in and whatnot. But coming up just short as far as that goes. But boy, I tell you what, you got to take a lot of positives out of this match. I mean, for you as a player, Haley, what are the positives that you take out of this match going into the Bagley match coming up on Monday next week? Now,
our positivity.
Yeah.
We were ready.
Yeah.
We were positive.
Yeah. All right. Haley Selvog is our Enbridge, our transfer, our Warroad Threads Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods star of the game. And what size she got?
Small.
Okay. I brought a bunch of them because I wasn't going to get it. I wasn't going to get caught. And I have small right there. There you go. Make sure you wear that in school now.
Okay, I will.
Haley Selvog is our Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods Warroad Threads star of the game. They know the woods. They got the goods. It's the Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods. And for all of your Warrior apparel, Hockeytown USA apparel, and anything in between, you can check out Warroad Threads. That, of course, right across the street from the radio station, as a matter of fact, in the Warroad. Haley Selvog, again, our star of the game. Right now, we're going to switch and go to our Enbridge Energy player of the game, and that being, yeah, go ahead and change.
Yeah.
Because thank you, Haley. Is Libby Olafson joining us, and congrats, and what a match that you had. Talk about the hitters that they had up front there, because it looked like they were coming from all sides. They'd come from the left side, the right side, and every now and again they'd come right at you where you play in the middle, right?
Yeah, they would just, I don't know, they set up the same two players, so we had to just watch those two.
Yeah, and I think it was number 2 and number 4 pretty much on for them on that side. A second set that you probably kind of just left and didn't really didn't really do anything as far as that goes. But a set that you kind of just forgot about. I'm guessing you just kind of forgot about it. Went in. You got down in the third set. Talk about what you guys did to get to, maybe 6 or 7 down. You were still down, and you were 4 down, and they had match point, I think, 4 times, and you were able to hold them off. Talk about what was working for you when you tied it up eventually, and in that third set.
I think we really just had to communicate and trust each other in going for the ball, and it ended up working most of the time.
Yeah, it did. It certainly did. And again, like when we were talking with Haley, as far as um, positives going in, a lot about, yeah, I mean, losing it is what it is, but you got 2 more matches, and then the playoffs come, and all of a sudden it's a new season. For you, Libby, what are the positives that you take into the Bagley match now coming up next week on Monday?
I think knowing that we can pull back from such a deficit and just being able to trust each other, I think we have to go from the start with that.
All right, Libby Olafson is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, and they are building the future of tomorrow today at Enbridge Energy as Life Takes Energy. You can visit Enbridge Energy at enbridge.com. What's your shirt size?
Medium.
Medium. I got that one covered too. People are wondering why I walk around with this backpack, and they're going to know what I've got in it here, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see. Medium. There we go. Make sure you wear that proud at Warroad High School up and down the hall. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. That's Libby Olafson. She is the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. She brought the energy tonight for the Warriors as they come up just short, as they lose 3-0. Now being joined by Warrior head coach Jasmine Draper. And boy, I tell you what, first 2 sets probably something to forget. Probably, the third set just kind of erased the memory of those first 2 sets, as you guys made quite the comeback in that third set. Talk about what your girls did that you were able to come back like that.
Honestly, we were just finally trusting what we were supposed to do. Coming off of a really hard tournament weekend, even just watching the Duluth game, the college game that we went to, we knew that our offense has to be a little bit more. So the couple days of practice this week, we talked about if we're in front of that 10-foot line, we have to make sure that we're running a little bit more tempo, and then in the back row, if it's behind, give our hitters a little bit more time. And I think that in the first set, we started to do it. We ran our 6-2, just staying consistent with our sets. That's kind of what we need to work on is setting the tempo. Our hitters are ready, and they want to hit that ball down for us. Um, and then the second set, we made I made some choices. We ran the 5-1. So just a different offense to kind of look at what 2 hitters could look like, and just our energy wasn't there, and we weren't focused on that second one when we had a different lineup change. Third set, we go back to that lineup. Throw in a serving specialist. You're running a 6-2. And I don't know at what point I was told I was out of time or subs. So at that point, we have 2 of our defensive players having to go in and play the front row. So we had a whole offensive line of 3 with 2 of them that never really play front row for us. Practice, we give them some reps. So it was really good for us to kind of connect with our middles, because that was the one person that plays front row for us. So we could force that a little bit. And on the defensive end, BGMR made some errors, I would say, but we knew that first one coming out of the timeout that they called, that they probably add in a shot because they'd been scoring for most of the match on a shot for us. So we knew what to expect, and while they made the error, it just kind of gave us that energy that we could do it if that ball came over, we'd be ready for it.
Now, the stuff that you've been talking about here, now, have you seen that we can even go back into the ESCO tournament, and we can even go back into matches that you played last week? Are you starting to see that more and more from this team from, since the start of the season?
Yeah. I think that they know why we're supposed to do it the way that we're asking to, and applying everything that we do in practice to our games. And although we don't stick to it consistently, that they are trying. I would say offensively, while we were getting balls up, BGMR just had good defense. They were one hand touching it, keeping balls up. So I talked about early on that if we can't score easily on the offensive end, we have to pick up our defense, and we have to kind of read the hitters a little more, set our block in the front row, and get some more blocks, which they came, but I would say it wasn't the most offensive blocking in for us. Defense, we were a little all over the place, so our setters kind of had to move, but they're definitely trusting why we do it. And it's nice to see that although we lost, we can push it this far, and I'm super proud of them.
You can talk with Warroad head volleyball coach Jasmine Draper. That Kelby Knox wearing the gold jersey, is that a new position? Is that something that's kind of maybe working her back into the lineup to where she was at the beginning of the season when she was playing on the outside?
Yeah, so this weekend we ended up using her as a libero three times, and I just felt like if that was the lineup that we used on Saturday, this was our next match. And although we had other defensive players play in practice, I just felt like she did really good and she stepped up for us at that tournament. So we gave her that opportunity, and she was keeping balls up. Her serve receive is really nice for us. So again, trying to side out. But we're ready to get back to a different defensive player playing that role and get her more in that offense as she's coming back from that injury. But we're not pushing her too hard because we definitely need her for section. So with 2 matches left, we're kind of seeing what she can do. And again, we don't know what the other team's going to do. So if the other team is close to the net and it might be an injury for her, we're just trying to keep her healthy for the end of the season.
Yeah, no, as far as the injury goes, are we at 75%, 80%, 90%? How what are we looking at as far as that goes?
Yeah, I mean, at practice, she's giving 100%. When you watch a little bit, we're maybe favoring the non-hurt uh, ankle a little bit. And again, when you have an injury and it's someone coming under the net, I think that we worry more about what the other side's going to do. She's ready, she's healthy, and she wants to be back in the front row. But she's a great kid. She's coachable. She's going to step up in whatever role we need her to. And this weekend it was passing, and tonight I just wanted to give her that opportunity at home.
Yeah, and that's what you wanted. That's what you wanted from these girls from the get-go is the fact that they can be coachable.
Yeah, every kid. We knew that BGMR kind of runs an offense where 2 and 4, they run the outside, and then they're in the middle, and then they're in the right side. So while it's distributing across the net in those positions, it's usually about the same hitter hitting at us. So we kind of mirrored that a little bit tonight. We put Atlee on the right side a little bit. We let Reagan play a little bit on the right side too, and just kind of getting them comfortable that if we give them ball in a position that they're not used to, they still hit very well. And then the other team isn't ready to really scout that. They know kind of who our hitters will be, and we're going to connect probably more with the pins. So just rotating them through and just kind of using our offense from middle, outside, and right was good.
Bagley and Thief River Falls next week. What do you know about those two teams? And, what do you kind of work on between now and then to get prepared for them?
Yeah, on the road, it's a long drive for us. So we're staying focused on the ride there. We're getting there, we're warming up. Um, I anticipate that again, it's going to be an offensive game. So if we can, I think we're going to block a little bit better against maybe a team that doesn't have two super strong hitters. Thief River, though, I know that that's going to be a battle. It's nice to be at home to kind of end our season, regular season there, and it's offense. And if we can get our offense just a little quicker, we're gonna score a lot easier. And then these teams, we look just as good as offensively as these teams that we're going up against. But we know that a lot of teams they're running offense, their setters just run a different offense than us, and we have 3 setters and we're trying to get them used to some tempo stuff and just a new hitting zone.
But I tell you what, you had this gym fired up, especially at the end of that third set. And if you can get your girls to do that throughout a match, you know as well as I do, volleyball's a game of momentum, and you never know what can happen when the momentum's on your side.
Yeah, I mean, my voice is gone at this point, and so I actually ended up taking my second time out while we were serving just to kind of bring them in and talk about, here's what we should expect. Here's how we can make sure that our end is ready and we're reading versus reacting and staying calm. And that again, either side is going to make a mistake at some point. So just playing a little bit of clean volleyball on our side and staying focused that we're right in it. If we're going to take a set, this is the only set we can take. So just really pushing through and focused on how we can get it done, which on defense, we fell short for those last 2 points, but they worked hard, and I'm super proud.
Yep. It's Warroad head coach Jasmine Draper, head volleyball coach Jasmine Draper on the post game here tonight. Appreciate it, coach, and we will catch up with you real soon.
Yes, thank you so much.
All right, we're back after this break.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Homegrown Local Radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
All right, welcome back as we are going to wrap it up here at Warroad High School, where the Badge Greenbush-Middle River Gators have defeated the Warroad Warriors 3 sets to none. Gators winning 25-19, 25-13, and 28-26. Gators go to 13-9 on the regular season. They now will be off until Saturday, when they will participate in the Frostbite tournament. That's going to be happening down in Grigla this fall. I think the Gators with I think the Northern Freeze, I think Red Lake Falls in their pool, and some great volleyball is going to be happening down in Grigla this weekend in the Frostbite tournament. Warriors fall to 5-20 on the season. The Warriors now are going to be off until Monday next week, when they make the long bus trip down to Bagley to take on the Bagley Flyers. They'll take on Bagley on Monday, and then they will be here on Tuesday next week, Tuesday, October 14th. And that is going to be our next Warroad Volleyball broadcast. Will be Tuesday next week, October the 14th, when the Warriors play host to the Thief River Falls Prowlers. Our next high school sports broadcast on Lake Country KQ92 and KQ92.com is going to be happening tomorrow night, when the Warroad football team travels to Pelican Rapids to take on the Vikings. A 6 o'clock kickoff, 5:45 pregame. You can join us for high school football coming up tomorrow. And that is going to wrap it up from Warroad High School. I do want to thank everyone for joining us on KQ92, KQ92.com, and at yourliveevent.com, where the Badge Greenbush-Middle River Gators defeat the Warriors tonight 3 sets to none. And signing off from Warroad High School, I'm John Michael. Have a good evening, everybody.